Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dilly Dally Budgets. I'm Sarah. Thank you for joining me today. And in today's video, it's actually going to be a double cash stuffing because I am on annual leave next week. So we go away. And yeah, and what a week it has been. What a week. Oh, and I've got some happy mail. So we'll be focusing on two different binders this week, and one of them is savings challenges. So that is super fun. But yes, what a week it has been. So if I can go back to last week, here we go. Let's move these binders back a little bit. So last week ran from the 24th of March to yesterday, which was the 30th of June. Well, this is March, hang on. May. Oh my goodness gracious, I am all over the place here. We're not in March at all, are we? We're in June. Right, there we go. Last week ran from the 23rd of June to the 29th of June. Can you tell? It has been a week and something else. And the heater's getting to me now. Oh, I'm all doolally, all doolally. So last week, on the Monday, I went to the range and I bought the carrot towels. Love them. Thank you, Cherry B again. Lidl's, we went and did some food shopping, which was £26.17. And then the money box Elisa came out, £5. I then had a phone call that Monday. So I explained that we had some car troubles. That was fine the week, but last week. Well, Monday, I had a phone call from the garage to say, have you had your car MOT'd? I was like, no, why? It ran out last month. So we've been driving around with not even realising that we didn't have an MOT on the car, and it's its first MOT. So I was like, right, okay, got myself in a pickle, as you do. So the Tuesday, the car went in for the MOT, and I was on one all day because I was worrying like how much it's going to cost, because we noticed all these different faults, well, what we thought were faults, and thinking, where can I take the money from? There's not enough in the car wallet. It passed its MOT with no advisories, nothing. And we also had the service done at the same time. And it went through there fine. So I got myself in a real state for no reason at all. But anyway, so nothing was spent on Tuesday. Wednesday, there was another no spend day. Thursday, I went to my rehab appointment for neurology, and that went really, really well. So at the moment, we're not going off to rehab. We are having specialist neuro physio for 6 months to see how we get on, because they said that they find that they get better results with you being comfortable at home, and then to review in the future, in 6 months time, to review to then see if I need the extra help with attending the rehab, which is brilliant. And also because of the rehab I went to last year, end of last year, for the for my joints and everything, the skills that I learnt that way, I have they would use some of those as well. So really, really happy with that. My mum took me. We then went to our favourite ice cream parlour, cafe, tea room. She bought lunch. I bought ice creams, which was £5. I then decided in the ice cream shop. So you sit in the tea room. So we had a lovely panini each. You then walk through to go and get your ice creams if you don't want like a sundae. We just wanted cones. And I had a panic attack. So I ran out. The lady's dishing up the ice cream. Mum's going, I'll be back in a minute. And yeah, but I'm fine. And it was very, very nice. Friday was a no spend day. Saturday was also a no spend day. And what did I do on Saturday? Not a lot. I watched the new Frozen stage show on Disney Plus, caught up with the Grand Prix practices, watched the qualifying, just had quite a chill day on Saturday. And then Sunday, it was a no spend day, although we were out for most of the day. So we went out for my partner's cousin's birthday. Between his mum and his uncle, they rented a boat, so we went along. It's like a long canal bit, so we they rented a boat and we went on the boat. We then went to McDonald's, which Michaela's uncle paid for. We then went magnet fishing. I didn't. I sat in my wheelchair and read my book, whilst the others did magnet fishing. Just chilled, enjoyed the sunshine, made sure I drank plenty, had my umbrella. And then I came home, I watched the Grand Prix, and then I watched the England Lionesses against Jamaica. So that was last week. Very, very busy. Got myself in a bit of a mess. But hey ho. And going forward for July, so July is going to be a 5-week month, and I've just started my July budget. That starts today, which is the 30th of June, and this will run through into the 3rd of August. I've done the food shopping, which was £76.47 that I will need to pay myself back for because it's being delivered, and my Lysa went out. But yes, holiday, annual leave coming up. And then very, very quickly, and I promise we will get onto the cash stuffing, I've just quickly added up my binders for the month of June, and it has gone up by £150. So this month the total of my binders was 3,580 compared to last month, which was 3,430. But a big chunk of that is going to come out this month because we've got holiday coming up. Whoop whoop whoop. But looking forward to that. And then the savings goals are coming along rather nicely too. Oh, that needs to be a tick there because that is done. So let's see what I have got left over in the purse that can be reallocated, and then let's just share my happy mail quickly, and then we'll actually get on to the double stuffing. So how has all of your guys' weeks been? Have they been okay? Have they been less stressful? Are we enjoying the lovely weather? So we've actually ended up with £5 left from groceries for the month. Petrol has nothing, just in case, and spending had nothing left. And then I've got some change. I've got £2.25. So let's deal with the change first. So we need to bring in the credit pot, pop the £2 coin in there, and then find the £2 challenge and mark that off. Lovely. But yes, it has been manic, and I feel very manic. I've just come home. I have been to, my mum's come over. I've been to the gym this morning. We then popped over to my brother's because my niece wasn't very well. She had a big not panic attack. She had a big asthma attack in the night, so she hasn't gone to school. My mum wanted to go to Hobbycraft, so we went there, and then she picked her up a little sticker book to make her feel better. So 25p going in here. And yeah, and now I've just got home and thought, right, better film this video, and then I am going to carry on with work because even though my shop is shut, I'm still working on your orders, and I am a little bit behind. Not where I really wanted to be this close to holiday, but it will be fine. It will be fine. I will get there when I get there. And just thank you to everyone who does support me. It is amazing. And I don't really have anything else to say other than you are all amazing and you keep me busy and keep me sane. So £5. I'm just trying to think where to put this. So I think we're just going to pop it in challenge 1 into mallow mix, and we'll just colour in some more marshmallows. There we go. We have got quite a busy week coming up next week with holiday and bits coming up. It is also going to be my birthday, and we are going to a safari park that we have annual passes for. That's where I wanted to go for the day because they have got new hippos turned up and I want to see them. So they're out of quarantine and there's a chance you can see them. So of course that is where I want to go. So in mallow mix we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70. Coming along nicely. So yeah, that is the week coming up. My mother-in-law is doing me a little tea party, which will be really, really nice. Just trying to think. No, I think that's about it, but I'm really looking forward to the break and spending some proper time with my partner. She has just changed her hours again, so she now starts even earlier, but still finishes late. But that's okay. That's okay. She has a plan for her money, and she's doing what she can to do it, and I am just work as you do as well. So got to bring in the pennies. So let's see, I think this is from Bethany, an order I did about a week ago from Bethany's Budgets. I ordered from her and Budget Vlogger. I'm just waiting for Budget Vloggers to turn up. My post is really bad. So here's Bethany's business card and her socials, and it says, thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate you supporting my small business. Don't forget to leave me a review to help my business grow. I would love to share I'd love it if you shared your purchase on social media and tagged us. And she has a YouTube channel. Please go and follow her. It's really, really good. And she is also on Instagram. This is the freebie for placing an order, and this will save £40. So that's really nice. And then I ordered the vending machine. Now, Girl Please Budget loved this challenge so much. She has now completed it. She loved the colour green. So I've ordered this. I then ordered Potion Pounds, which is beautiful. I love this. This actually reminds me of Eva from The Rockin' Witch. I then really, really liked Check Your Block. I can't speak, I'm sorry. My words aren't working very well today. Check Your Black Heart, and I got the blank. I think it comes in a blank, or you can choose your own amounts, but I chose blank. And then Seedless, the watermelon challenge, just because it's another bright coloured fruit. So thank you very much, Bethany, and they are all amazing as always. And please check out her shop if you can. Right, let's get on to the actual cash stuffing. So I am stuffing for week 1 and week 2 of July. So in total, there should be £535. Obviously, week 1 of my budget is always a lot higher than week 2, than the rest of the weeks, because I do a lot of the monthly envelopes. So let's see if the money is all correct. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 545, yes, that is correct. So let's pop it all in this cash tray, which is from Abby at Little Moon Budgets. And let's get cracking. So as always, we'll bring in the spending envelope and bring in the challenge binder again, because we need to do the spending challenge, which is a roll and match. And as always, I am allocating myself £15 a week. So I'm actually going to do 2 rolls this week. So I'll leave the money in there. Actually, no, let's take it out. 10, 20, 25, 30. That's the money already in there. And let's see if we, or I, can get a match. And this, oh, this is going to complete it. That's rather exciting. Ooh, and I am forwarding this challenge on. The person asked me as soon as I got it. So if I said yes to you, there you go, it's coming. Oh, I didn't realise I was going to complete this. Yay. Right, okay, let's see then. So first roll, orange, orange, green. So that's £10. So orange, orange, and green. And then let's go again. Orange, green, green. So on the right hand side of this challenge, I actually never got a match. So yay for that. But that is challenge complete. So we need to put the other £10 in here. Actually, no, let's put the 2 5s and the £10 can go in my spending. I just want to colour this in for completeness. And oh yes, and you know what, I didn't even realise this. So I was going through my binders and thinking, oh, I need to choose another challenge to go in its place. I'm just going to pop this £10 in my spending money before I forget. thinking, oh, I must find my next challenge. I was going through all the happy mail that I'd received earlier, and I'd chosen that I'm going to do from Bad Unique Budgets, the rainbow fish. So let me just fill this in. So it's all going to be 5 and 10 depending on what colour I roll. So 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. So there is that done. Sorry, just checking my watch. And now let's see how much roll and match saved me. So let's move that to one side. So roll and match saved me. I've got 100 in the bank. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. £185 from roll and match. Amazing. And that is just from my spending money, where I give myself £15 a week. So happy days. So that can be reallocated. Oh, that's put a real buzz in my step now, because I didn't realise that that is what I was going to do. So right, now let's do the cash wallets as per usual. So groceries is going to get £300 this month. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. Let's just double check that. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. And then I need to take out £70 of this, £75 of this for this week's cash grocery shopping. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Oh, and something else exciting. So as you all know, I am a huge lover of Lego. So this £75 is going to go back to bank. So I'll just pop that to one side for now. You all know I'm a huge fan of Lego, and I don't know if you guys are aware, but a few Grand Prix ago, I think it was Miami, Lego made drivable racing cars for all the F1 drivers to do their parade lap. Now, Lando Norris's one is coming to Legoland for a few days only, and I'm on holiday. Me and my partner are both on holiday that day, and so we have booked to go to Legoland to go and see this car. But the best thing is we had enough in our club card vouchers to pay for our tickets, so it's not going to cost us anything unless we want to use spending money, etc., to buy it. And I have enough money now in my Lego wallet to buy the Luxor lamp, the Pixar lamp. Yes, and I'm very jealous because Abby from Little Moon Budgets has bought it. So, but I'm going to be joining the crowd, as that is the set I have been saving for. Right, okay. Anyway, right, so £50 going into petrol for the month. There we go. I still am not allowed to drive, but obviously that goes towards putting it into our tank or giving it to my parents if they need any. Just to anybody that gives me lifts, basically. And then £10 will be going in just in case, because it's just in case for the month. So let's get these wonderful wallets back in the purse. And I've had a few comments again asking where my purse is from. My purse is by this lady here, Fenella Smith. I got this a few years ago now in, I think it was House of Fraser, but they're readily available in lots of different bright designs, bright colours. And I know TK Maxx also have a lot of these products in there, and there's also lots on vintage, so keep an eye out in case you were after one of those. And yeah, so right, let's get into the cash stuffing. So as I've already said, I'm focusing on the challenge binder this week, and I'm also focusing on the occasions binder. So let's start with the occasions binder. I'm not putting anything in Easter, but this little piece of happy mail that I shared last week with you, it wasn't actually gifted by Budgeting For Me, who created this. This was gifted by Sab, by, oh, I can't think what her name is. I knew I should have written it down. She actually gifted it to me. So I just wanted to correct that, and I apologise again to you for saying that incorrectly last week. But right, Mother's Day is not getting anything. Father's Day has been emptied. Miscellaneous gifts is actually not getting anything this week. Michaela's birthday is supposed to be getting 10, but I'm not. I'm going to put the £10 in miscellaneous gifts because my brother's wedding is in August and I need to get enough money for his gift. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So part of his gift is the fact that I have personalised and made coat hangers. I have done gift bags. I have done stickers. I've got 100 glow sticks to personalise. What else have I done? I'm trying to think. Sunglasses. Yes. And then basically whatever's left after the cost of materials will be his gift. So Michaela is not getting anything. My mum, however, is going to be getting something, and she's going to be getting £5. So let's put those two fives back and take a 10. She now has £40 in her birthday. My dad has just had his birthday, so that is empty. Oh, and I've had my nails done. Nice bright orange. They all snapped off, so happy days. And the bum finger is not looking so much as like a bum now. My nephew R is getting £5 towards his birthday, so he now has £15. As is a nephew A, and he is getting £5, so he also has £15, and their birthdays are a day apart from each other. Niece L is getting nothing. Michaela's Christmas is getting nothing, nor is mum, nor is dad, and nor is the kids, so nephews and niece. But miscellaneous Christmas is, and this is going to be getting £10 this week. So let's get the £10, and then I can colour in another stocking. Let's just colour in the toe and the heel and the top. There we go. And this now should have 60, 120, 130, 140, 160 hopefully. So 150 in the bank plus 10 is 160. So my tracker is correct to what money I have. There we go. So 160 there. And then that is the occasions binder done. So hopefully what's left should be £100 for the challenge binder. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I have got £20 too much here. Let's just have a think. I'm just checking my cheat sheet. Done that. Okay, so the math isn't working today and I can't do maths, so I've added it up incorrectly, but never mind. So we'll have an extra £20 to game day. So let's find the challenge binder again. Here we go. And as always, let's go back to the back to challenge 6, which is the high challenge. So it's got the high quantities. This is Fill the Jar by Save with Sophie. And let's see what I am rolling and saving this week. This tracker wasn't for the high amounts. I just changed it myself. And that's the great thing about trackers. If you really like something, but the amounts don't fit what you want, you can change them. There's no rule saying you must do it like this. That was my head teacher's voice. But right, let's see what I am saving. Yellow is £10, so we'll add £10 there and colour in another ball. There we go. There we go. So that is £10 in there. And that can go back. Lovely. And then I'm also going to flip just to Eva's challenge, which is challenge 4, which is the birthstone challenge, just because I'd like to knock off one of the higher ones again, which is £20. So let's pop the £20 in there, and we're going to do August, which is peridot, and I love that colour green. There we go. So that is the two main challenges that I like to do at least one entry into every month. And now let's find the numbered dice and see where we are going. So challenge 2 is Pearls of Wisdom. So let's pop £5 in there, and we get to colour in 5 more pearls. So 1, 2, 3, whoopsie, 4, 5. And I've done each pearl as £1. Let's roll again. Challenge 6, which is fill the jar again. And let's see what colour this time. Blue, and that is £10. Let's colour this one. Good stuff. So have you guys been up to anything exciting? Have you got any holidays coming up? I know it's the school summer holidays very soon now. So that is exciting. And if you've got the older kids, they've been having their proms. My best friend's daughter had her prom and she looked absolutely beautiful. My nephew has not had his prom yet, but that is this week. So I'm waiting to see that. So yeah, all very exciting. So we rolled a 6 again. So, oh, and we've got a blue again, which is another £10. Crikey, I didn't need to do that first one, did I? Because so far that is 3 entries into Save with Sophie's, but that's okay. There we go. Lovely. I'll just leave that there. Why not? Let's get this dice. Challenge 3 is, oh, Jurassic Roll from Essex Cash Stuffing. Now, Steggy only needs 3 more to win the race, but let's see what we roll. A 3. Oh, we got the long neck. Can't think what the name is off the top of my head. Brachiosaurus, I think. So let's colour him in 1 dot, and that is £5. So pop the 5 in there, and then again. Challenge 4 is Eva's. And let's mark off July, and that is £15 going in there. July, and that is a ruby. And of course, July is the best month to be born in. Just saying. Not that I'm being biased or anything. Right. Oh, Save with Sophie again. Oh, I want challenge 5 to get something because that's the claw. Blue again. So that is £10 again. Let's do this one. So this tracker currently lights blue, yellow and green. So we'll see if we'll get a Girl Please budget similar instance, but so far it looks quite tropical and quite nice. No, 6 again. Okay. Red, £5, and that is the first red that I have rolled. So let's colour this on here in red. And I saw who is back. I watched their video, Jenna. She was JT Budgets. Oh, I can't think what her new handle is, but she is back. And I thoroughly enjoyed her video the other day. So welcome back. Number 2 is Pearls of Wisdom again. Oh, no, we'll just do £5. So let's colour in another 5 pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 rows done on that now. Challenge 1, mallow mix. So we get to put another mallow in here. And let's colour in a flumpy looking one. Oh, I still love me some marshmallows. Ooh. Although it's a bit hot for marshmallows, especially toasted marshmallows at the moment. Give me ice creams or ice lollies. Oh, I had a Calippo yesterday. Oh, do you know what? I've always loved Calippos, and I love it because you get a drink at the end of it. I always said that. I get 2 in 1 with a Calippo. You get the joys of the ice lolly and then a nice, refreshing cold drink at the end. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. Challenge 4. 1, oh, 2, 3 is Eva's again. Okay, so we've got a 15 or a 20 and we've got 20 left. Let's do the 20. No. Let's do the 15. So then I get another roll of the dice to see if I can do it. So this is now, we've jumped in a few months ahead. We're now going to November, which is a topaz. So that is another challenge, nearly complete. So we've got £5 left. So let's see. Challenge 3 is Race to Survive. So let's see. We can roll a 1 or a 6 or a 3 and a 5. That is falling off and I'll roll again because I caught it. Number 4. Of course, it had to be Steggy and I can't do that. So let's roll to see another challenge. Number 2. Challenge 2 is Pearls of Wisdom again. So that is going to get the last £5. Let's pop the dice away and put another colour in, another 5 pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's just give all the challenges a quick count up to see how we are doing. So challenge 1, Mallow Mix, now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75. Challenge 2, Pearls of Wisdom, has 5, 10, 15 and 20. Jurassic Race to Survive has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75 and 80. So maybe next month I will be able to complete some of these challenges. So that would be pretty damn good. Eva's challenge 4, which is the Birthstone Challenge, has 50 in the bank, 60, 70, 80, 91, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 55, 160, which is nice. That's a nice amount. The Claw currently has a nothing because the dice didn't like number 5. And challenge 6, which is Fill the Jar, currently has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85 and 90. And I'm just thinking that maybe I should reallocate that spending money challenge because obviously I'm not here for another couple of weeks and I might forget it. So I'm going to get that out now. So next time, so in 2 weeks time, when I cash stuff again, I will be doing Rainbow Fish now. And yeah, so let's reallocate this money. So I got 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. So we've got 185. I like to put at least half, as I said from the start, into the debt binder. So I'm going to just put this 100 placeholder in here to signify that that is £100 going in. And let's cross off £100 worth of icon. So we've got 20, I'm just trying to think, 20, 35, 50, 65, 80, 90, 100. Nice. So that is £100 more into the debt. And this again is from Binder. No, it's not from Binders and Cash. It is from Essex Cash Stuffing. And then the rest of this money is going to go into, well, not all of it, but some of it is going to go into this binder here. I am going to go straight to Days Out and put £30 in Days Out, just to give that a little boost. Hair is going to get some more money because that appointment will be coming up. So let's pop £20 in there. So 20, 30, 40, 55 in hair now. Holiday 2, let's pop some money into Holiday 2. And I am doing Pop the Rainbow from the Budgeting Bear. Let's pop let's pop 20 into there. This is for holiday in September. So, and my target is 500. There we go. So 20 in there. And that now gives me 200 carrots, 300 in the bank, 320, 340, 350 and 360. Nice. Not too far away from the target. How much is left? 15. So where should I put 15? No. No, no, Lego, no, days out done, hair done, health, fish. Let's put some into old lady. Let's put £10 into old, let's put £5 into old lady and cross off another rocking chair. So this now has 100 in the bank, 120, 130, 135. Nice. And then £10 left, and that is going to go, let's go into the home binder. I'm just going to look to see what car has got. Okay, I'm going to put the last £10 into car to finish off the last spanner. There we go. So 24 to 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 180 should be in here. So we've got 150 in the bank, 160, 170, 175, 180. That feels like a very sensible way to have divided up that money that I saved with a roll and save. And I am very happy with that. And there is something on my, it's a bit of chocolate. I haven't had chocolate today, so I don't know where that's come from, but never mind. Right, let me leave you with a joke before I could talk the ears off a donkey today. So, are you ready? What animal is always at a baseball game? What animal is always at a baseball game? A bat. Boom, boom. Yes, I will be back in 2 weeks. Be eager beavers, ready for my jokes. And that just leaves me to say, I hope you all have a fantastic couple of weeks. And yeah, just consistency is key, and just keep going, guys. Right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.